I have it disabled still, but let's just see.
Can I get everybody's attention? Can I get everybody's attention? What we need to do now, if you can, is just come on in, grab an appetizer. There's appetizers all back there on your right, and find a table and get seated. We'll get started here in a little bit. We've got several things planned, but most of all, just get to do together. That's what awesome. Glad to see everybody. Thanks for coming.
Hey, I'm Sherry Talbot. We are getting ready to get this show on the road, get our party started. So thank you for being here, and we will hope you have a great time watching.
Hi guys, this is Jeannie Vincent. We are so excited for this show to get started. Miss those of you who are not here. Love you guys. Bye.
Will everybody continue to get your appetizers and find the seats? And we're going to go ahead and get some things started here. I may stumble through the schedule a little bit, but I've got my lifelong event planner with me. So I'm sure it'll help keep you on the straight and narrow, as you always do. But we'll wait a little bit until everybody gets their appetizers, some food, get seated, and we're going to get started. As far as events go today, let me have your attention real quickly. Okay, can I have your attention real quick? Is that better? Can you hear? Okay, well, as far as events go today, we're going to do the appetizers, and we're going to say a few things and have a little bit of recognition of some things. We're going to play some games. Butler Tustin has arranged for us to have some games, a little bit of entertainment. We're going to take a group picture after that, and we're going to take it while everybody's here, because if we wait till after you eat, we're quickly going to go home. So, but it doesn't get dark, so several hours from now, and we'll all be all right. After that, we're going to, after we take our pictures, we're going to eat a nice lunch, and then we'll have some desserts after that, after the pictures and the meal and everything. But, today's a special day. 50 years is a special thing. We're all grateful to be here. We've got a lot of people that couldn't come, a lot of people that are no longer with us, that we want to recognize here in a minute. But this is an event to get together and do several things. The first thing we wanted to do is enjoy some air conditioning. Lord have mercy. It's been so hot lately, but I'm glad we've got some air conditioning, and I'm glad we had it here. I'm not a member here. I don't have a yacht, but they are very good people. They've been so kind to us and making the arrangements just exactly the way we need it. And it's kind of a Hendersonville landmark. Everybody knows where Bluegrass Country Club is, where Bluegrass School is, or was. So we had it here, and we're very grateful to them, and we're thankful for all they've done for us. The next thing we want to have, besides air conditioning, is this event itself. This is a time for us to get together and enjoy the work that our planning committee has done. I want to recognize our planning committee right now. Phyllis Chasen, you have to hold your applause till the end. But Phyllis Chasen, Young, has been one of our keys in our event planning. Everybody remembers Jenny Vincent Turner. I accused her of maybe of being in the wrong class, that this is not 83, this is 73. She looks 10 years younger than all of us. But Jenny, thank you so much. And Butler Tustin, I don't remember Butler's maiden name, but Butler has done a great job. He hosted the meetings in his home, and we certainly appreciate that. And also we recognize Sherry Talbot, my wife, for 50 years in November, for being a part of this and doing a lot of this work that you see here. They all had a big time doing this, and just rekindled a lot of memories, and seeing the names and the faces. Oh, it's tough, some of this, but it's a lot of joy thinking about the times that we had together. And also there have been some others. Jen Lambert has done some work to help us. Don Colson, different ones have contributed to try and get in touch with people, and we greatly appreciate that. And Ruth Powers Ford, everybody remembers Ruth. She's one of the, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 girls that got me through school with grades. So I'm in debt to so many of you here, I know. But Ruth couldn't even be here today, but she came in and hey, Mitch, she came and wanted to be a part of planning this event, and we do appreciate the work that she did. One thing we'll be doing today is going over our golden memories in several parts. And we're not going to do this real formally. We've been doing that right already. These are golden memories to see people that we've known and loved throughout our school year. I don't know if everybody liked me per se when I was in school. I think I loved everybody. I can't think of a soul in my whole class that I just didn't like. I mean, I had friends of every race, and size, and shape, and background, and new to Hendersonville, old Hendersonville, veterans, and athletes, non-athletes, rich and poor. I mean, we just had an awesome class. I was friends with the smart people and friends like the rest of, people like me. So it was a blessing. It was good. This is a time where we get together, we can reconnect, and we connect about our memories that we had in school. It's a good time, And I heard that already. great to hear you guys talking and reminiscing and putting faces together and recognizing people you haven't seen in a while. We can talk about the good times. We can talk about the fun times. We can talk about some of the trouble, that we had in school, the tragedies we might have had, or the, big upsets that are so huge to you when you're a 13-year-old or an 18-year-old or whatever. I talk to my kids about this. We have 6 children and 16 grandchildren, and the grandchildren are now getting to school in this area. I've got one at Jack Anderson. I've had some at Merrill Hyde. I've got some at Robert Ellis Station Camp. And they always are amazed when I talk about, well, I knew Merrill. I knew Jack Anderson. Heck, I've been paddled by most of them. So literally, but they get a kick out of that. But it's good. It's good to connect, and it's good to be able to thank and to love and give a hug to people that's been so kind to you throughout your whole high school year. We just had a close-knit group. I don't know that, everybody feels that same way, just in other classes and other grades. But I just think we had an exceptionally close group. And seeing you all again is just like seeing family. It's golden year. Yeah. So we want to share those things, share the joys, and there might have been some awkward times, so I ask you not to share any awkward times. I could be involved in some of them, I'm sure. But I do, before I forget it, I want to ask, and we have a few, I believe, but we're grateful for our military and for those who serve. We did have some go on, and I don't know how many we have, I know we have at least one. But I would like to have everybody who has served in the military to stand. Anybody? Oh, bless your heart. Now, we're going to take in everybody else that has children who served in the military. Anybody with children who served in the military? Grandchildren. Yeah, grandchildren. Okay. I've got a grandson in the Air Force Reserve. Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. My grandson's 22 years old, and he's in the Air Force Reserve. He's dating a young lady, and they're sort of serious. I could be a great grandfather. I can remember when I was 44, I think, I was a grandfather for the first time, and I could remember thinking, wow, I'm old. It's official. It is official. But I'm going to, before we go too much further, I'm going to ask my good friend Chat Daddy Benson to come up. We call him Chat Daddy. He's Mike Benson is a chaplain in a motorcycle group. Where are you, Mike? Okay, I'm going to ask you to come up, Mike. And we just kind of planned this a minute ago because I was going to do it, but I don't think I could do it. I want him to read the names of the people we lost.
Let's read it, and let's just have a moment of silence. Just go ahead and read everyone, and let's have a moment of silence.
Kenneth Austin, Deborah Yvonne Beals Bowles, James Warren Brown, Stephen Wayne Buck, Alton Durrell Kaplan Jr., Charles Edward Cloud, Peter Tweed Cummings, James Franklin Lobo Davis, Rita K. Dickerson, Pamela K. Doris, Kathy Lynn Fibash, Vicki Lynn Forte, Norman Lewis Frazier, John Morris Freed, John Oliver Freed, Stephen Dale Grove, Robin Clay Hall, Ruth May Hamilton, Harold Wayne Harbor, Michael W. Harris, Stephen Lynn Hooks, Teresa Marlene Hunter, Terry Ray Inman, Ricky Johnson, Carol Dawn Kim, Charles David Land, Mike Lee Mackey, Deborah Gay Maggart, Mary Charles Marsh, David McDougal, Mickey McPherson, Harold Wayne Skip Mitchell, Richard Donald Moreland Jr., David Page, Joyce Lynn Parrish, Janetta Louise Richardson, Karen Roberts Taylor, Ray Maurice Sanderson, Joel Allen Shane, Clarence Tom Shaw, Mark Timothy Smith, Thomas Neil Swan, Deborah Lynn Teal, Kathy Lynn Thomas, Frank Gilbert Ward, Robert Anderson Watts, Alice Webb, William Michael Young.
Chaplain, well done. Appreciate it. That's a tough list. Some of them we lost early on. Some of them we lost early on, and some just in the last few weeks. Mark got, I think, back in January. And Dawn, I think 6 or 7 years ago. We've all known about some of them. Some of them were traveling and maybe moved away, but it is tough. It is tough to think about that and see that list. But we do hold them in our hearts today and honor them as we get together and enjoy and are grateful that we're still here.
Yeah.
Every day is a blessing. And we're all, 68, 69, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Younger.
Younger, some younger ones, okay. Maybe in the advanced classes or whatever, started. Maybe if you didn't fail or already in your 70s, that's okay. We won't have to show that. But how many of you went the whole blooming 12 years in Hendersonville? Regina, Matt, Mike, man, Billy, a bunch of you. Awesome, Johnny. I started in the 3rd grade with Miss King over at the old, I guess it's Hawkins or whatever it is now. They keep changing the names on us. But I went to 1st and 2nd grade in Inglewood. I'll tell you a little bit about myself, so I don't have to tell you anybody anymore. I want to hear about you. But I went to 1st and 2nd grade in Inglewood High School. Lived over on what now is called Trinity Porter Road in a little 900 square foot log house. My dad was killed in the backyard of the house when I was back playing when I was just 5. He and his father had been on a hunting trip, and they each thought that they'd unloaded this hair trigger shotgun, and it turned out neither one of them did. So that was a sad, tragic day when he died. And my mother wandered out of the house. So about 3 or 4 years later, we moved to Hendersonville, and that's when I was 8 and started the 3rd grade. And went to Nanny Berry in the 4th grade, Miss Dupree's class. I think Bucky, and some of you can remember that. Remember we were in the gym, the blooming place was so crowded. Hendersonville just exploded. And they finished building the school, but it was so packed that we were in the gym with a curtain in the middle and another Miss Sutton's class on the other side, and you could not hear yourself think. I mean, it was just a rumble the whole time. And I think that ruined my school experience. I mean, I'm a bad start. Never really recovered. Never really recovered. That's my story and sticking with it. But I remember going through the 5th and 6th grade, or in the 6th and 7th grade, by some unknown reason, I ended up being sent to Peabody Demonstration School. My parents wanted to send me there, and I absolutely hated it. It was not a school for the gifted, surely, because I didn't belong there. I don't know why. I guess they thought it was too crowded in Hendersonville or whatever. My sister wanted to go there, but they ended up there. And I had a couple of close calls, with really significant things that could have happened. I had a 6th grade girlfriend. Sorry, Sharon. I had a 6th grade girlfriend named Lisa Hasenfeld, and she had a sister named Pam who was older, and they both were just beautiful. You know how it is when you're that age, they're all girls suddenly turn beautiful at some point. We were close, we dated or whatever you call it back in those days. And we went our separate ways. And I caught up with Lisa some years ago and asked her how she's doing and how her family was. And turns out that Lisa's father and her brother started a toy company. I thought that's kind of odd. They had to go make any money with toys. Turns out that nobody could say Hasselbelt Brothers. That was kind of a long name, so they just shortened it to Hasbro. So I could have had a job. But didn't turn out. I'm in a much better situation with Sherry. I remember making my walk down Stadium Drive and Gallatin Road. I don't want to walk, but I remember walking down there to start my 8th grade, I guess it was.
Yeah.
And we were jammed in there again too. I was the pencil guy. Me and Randy Powers were the pencil guy. We took pencils to the trailer and unsold pencils and whatever. And I went into Mr. Crittenden's classroom. I saw this girl in the corner that just pointed, popped. And it was Sherry Dallas. Sherry Dallas. And I knew from that day on. I mean, I'm not kidding. I think it was love at first sight. You hear about it, but I think it kind of happened for us. And we've been together 50 years this November. And we have 6 children, 16 grandchildren. And everybody lives in this area except our oldest daughter that lives in Indianapolis. But we're very blessed to, have them all around. And everybody's doing good. I struggled a little bit early on. I had trouble finding what I wanted to do. I ended up in construction. And the Carter years came and interest rates went to 18% mortgage rates. So it killed construction. So I went to work at a little steel wire processing company in Goodlettsville and loved it. And kind of made a career out of it. I've been in that business, not with them, but with other companies. I've been with the company I'm at now for 23 years and vice president there, and had a good run. And I'm still working, going to retire one of these days, but I think I'll be able to wind down, so I'm thankful for that. Sherry and I raised 6 children together, and as they got older, she went to work at the Pine Factory in Rivergate, and was later made the district manager there. And then she went to work for Simmons Beauty Rest, and then finally Owens Corning Installation. And she was one of 17 people recognized for sales awards in the top company of 15,000, 20,000 people, and she's just an amazing partner. Can do anything. We had what, 4 of our children at home. Midwife, I don't know. But I read the fireman's book on delivering babies, and we delivered babies. We were like kind of hippies, I guess, or something. That's sort of what we did. But strange things. Did a lot of traveling with my work and a little consulting work I was doing. I've gone all over the world, went to Russia and China and all over Europe. And there's no place like home, there's no place like Hampshire. I'm glad to be back. So that's a little bit about us, but I do want us to spend some time, individually around the table, or continue to do what you've done, just speaking with one another, making that connection. I want to urge each of you to fill out the registration book. We have a lot of people register online, so we may have an email address. It's just right outside the door. Oh, she did it inside. Jenny did a masterful job on her.
Sure did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So be sure to fill that out, because we're gonna shoot for a 55 year. We need to kind of compress these things a little closer as we get older. And we want to start trying to get people. We talk to a lot of people. Some are out of town, couldn't come. Some have had some health issues and couldn't come. Some just were reluctant to come for some reason. Maybe it's because we're all old. So don't worry. But again, thank you again for being here. And at this point, I think I'm going to kind of turn it over to Butler and let him guide us through some games. So I'll give the mic to you. Y'all enjoy yourself. We have a pretty good while here till 3, I guess. Yeah, so we'll probably use every bit of that up, we hope. And we'll have a nice deal after Bob.
I say that we do Bob Murray, then we do
Okay, yeah. We're gonna switch it up a little bit instead of doing the picture. We are gonna eat after the games, but stick around after we eat, even though you're not gonna look full, and we'll take some pictures. Yes, if you come in, yeah, those of you came in late, be sure you have your name tag, we got one for you, and, we'll, be sure to get that.
A couple of things, we've got a couple of games that aren't gonna be hard, it's just gonna be fun, it's a way to reconnect with different people. But, you know, most of us were born in 1955, and there are a lot of famous people that were born in 1955. There's some infamous people that were born in 1955, and we were lucky enough to not actually have in our class. In the back corner where the drinks are, I've got some big Post-it notes up, and I've got some birthdays for people. And so if you go back there and look, you'll see that there was an actor born in January or whatever. It's got the date on there. Born in California. He's in our class. He is our same age as us. So if you can guess who some of those people are, put a note up there because I've got some prizes to give away at the end. The people that can figure out who those are. And so there are a couple of those boards back there. If you want to play, just play. Right now, what I need is we're going to all line up by our birthday. Not the year. We're not going to see who's the oldest or youngest. We're going to start with January over here. We're going to kind of curve around. That's going to be December 31st down there. So your job is to get up, get in line with your birthday. So all the January people, you were born in January, come get in line up here. February, y'all know the calendar, right? March, April, you haven't forgot that. You still may not know how to spell February. January, everybody get in line on your birthday. Holy man. Everybody's in line in their place. All right, I think they got it. That's who was born Everybody listen up. Let's listen to everybody's birthday here.
January 1st. January 7th. February the 28th.
April 4th. April 21st. April 23rd.
April 28th.
April 5th.
May 5th.
May 26th.
May 26th. May 31st.
June 3rd.
June 11th.
June 14th.
June 16th.
June 25th.
July 13th.
July 14th. July 18th.
July 23rd.
July 7th. July 25th.
August 10th.
13th.
22nd.
September 22nd. September the 10th.
September 4th.
September 11th. September 22nd.
September 22nd.
October 3rd. October 31st.
October 3rd, 4th, October 3rd,
November 6th. November 8th. November 7th.
November 12th, November 1st, November 9th,
November 19th.
November the 11th,
December the 5th.
December 27th.
Okay. Everybody needs a pencil as well. Everybody get a pencil down here? Yes, no? Sure. Here's how you play. Everybody, there's four times on your clock. Your plan here is you need to meet somebody at each time. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to say, Deborah, can you meet me at 3 o'clock? And so I'm going to write Deborah's name at 3, and she's going to write Butler at 3. Yeah. So each of you need to find 4 people that you can meet up with at the same time. Try and pick people that you may not know great. Don't pick your spouse. You can help it. Okay? So the goal is move around. 9 o'clock, I need Once your card is full, kind of hold your hand up. But if your card is not full, there's still people looking for time. I'm full. Four people here. So is your card full yet? It's full, hold your card out. Once the cards are full, then we're going to play the game. And somebody's looking for a 6 o'clock. You got a 6 o'clock open? Anybody got 12 open? Vanessa's looking for a 12 o'clock.
So we're playing a game now. It's a get to know you game.
Vanessa. Everybody got the card full. Right. Now we're going to play the game. Everybody ready? Listen to the instructions. Everybody ready? Everybody's cards ready to go. So right now, everybody listen up. Right now it's 3 o'clock. So go meet the person that you wrote their name down for 3 o'clock. And then you're going to discuss something with that person. And I'll tell you what it is. Your 3 o'clock date, you're going to talk about who was your childhood crush when you were a teenager? Who was your crush? Well, you tell that to the person. Who was your celebrity crush? Welcome to the meet with the three person. Share that information. All right, it's 6 o'clock. Find your 6 o'clock day. And with this person, talk about the house that you grew up in. Talk about, meet the person at 6 o'clock. Talk about the house that you grew up in. Everybody understand the question? Meet the person at 6 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I want you to talk with this person about the car you drove in high school and the car that you drive now. So 9 o'clock, talking about the car you drove in high school and the car you drive now. All right, it's midnight, and I want you to meet up with your midnight date, your person at midnight. You want to talk to that person about the furthest you've ever been away from home. So midnight, furthest you've ever been away from home.
Okay, we've had a little bit of a change of plans. Can I have y'all's attention real quick? Yeah, let me have your attention, everybody. We're going to change plans and have our picture first, since everybody's up and around already, and then we'll sit down there at the picture and have our dinner. So we're going to try and get everybody over here against this wall as much as we can. We can bring chairs if some of you need to sit down, but we're going to see if we can get everybody that we can in here and keep backing up till we get all of the frames. So if you will, some of the taller folks come here, some of the ones that want a chair or you need to go up front, feel free to do so. Need all the taller people to get in the back and mix it up a little bit. Squeeze in as tight as you can. Go back against the wall as far as you can and squeeze in together as close as you can. Need as many of the taller guys and girls in the back. Some of you want to sit in the chair or on the floor, you're welcome.
Look this way. Look. Hi. Sherry Monday. Cherry Nation. Is that right?
All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. We need a little bit more. We need chairs, we get some chairs. I want to remind everybody, pretty much everybody is on social media these days, and we have a page. We have an official Facebook page. It's called HHS Class of 73. And a lot of you have signed up for it, and I encourage you to sign up for it and kind of use it as a way to get in touch with your friends who may not have been here. Not everybody's on social media, but everybody knows somebody who is. We'll be sure everybody's there. Everybody good? All right, I'm gonna get down here. I'm gonna prove to you all that I can get down and get back up. Now think about it.
Ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Yep, stay. All right, bring it down to 1 All right, smile. All right, move this. And you Perfect.
All right, guys. While you're all in this spot here, let me sneak in here just a little bit. We do have, hang on just a second before everybody's still here, but we do have 2 things I want you to know about. We've got some picture frames for you all to take selfies with your friends, and we are going to ask you to send them to us, or we're going to try to get as many of them as we can, so we put them on the Facebook page. Yes, there are lots of props over there on that table, little things you can hold up and commemorate our class reunion. And also, we are live streaming this today, if you can imagine. So if you get a chance, go over to the laptop and say something, wish the ones who couldn't be here a happy reunion. And anything else I'm forgetting, Sherry? I think that's it. Anything else I'm forgetting? Yeah, we're gonna pray here in just a second. Where's Matt? Matt. Well, I'm gonna ask you, Matt, if you would come up while we're just right here standing. I think it'd be good. Everybody's close together. Y'all don't mind setting up a few more minutes, and then when Matt's finished praying, we'll just you got some chairs. Okay, good. After lunch, okay. But we'll just start lining on this end. Grab your food, get your seat, and enjoy. We're just so glad everybody's here. Awesome.
And if anybody wants to paper they don't want to be in here, we've got to go boxes before I can take them go off.
Yeah, Sherry's mother, who used to drive bus number 18, brother. The prettiest bus driver in the county.
So I'm going to make y'all work during this prayer. So let's all bow our heads and close your eyes. And gracious God, we just give you thanks for gathering us here today. And let us think now about those hallways of Hendersonville High School and our dear friends that we walked those halls with. Picture them in our mind. Picture all that it took to make that school happen. We lift up our teachers, some that were important and maybe even changed our lives. For the staff, the administrative staff that worked hard. For the custodians. For the lunchroom folks who put up with our complaining all the time. For those who, like like Amy said, Miss Dallas, the prettiest bus driver in the world, and all those that kept us safe going to and from school. For all the good times and memories we have, we give you thanks, O Lord, and thank you for weaving the fabric of our lives together the way that you did. Remember those that we have spoken their names that are not with us any longer, but that we will remember in our hearts forever. And as we partake of this food, we give you thanks for those who prepared it. Pray that you would use that food to nourish our bodies, to make us strong, to serve you in the world. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Go over to the right end, grab a plate, and should be plenty here. Grab a big plate of Pepsi. Yeah, restrooms. If anybody needs the restrooms are on this floor. Go out this door to the left, and you'll see the women's on the right, men's on the left.